trying to hear some thunder.
Golly, look at that water, boy. Ew, Lord.
Hey folks, it's Candy Lantero. You have to excuse my voice. I've been drinking a lot of coquito. But we have a retrograde. We have a retrograde for tomorrow. The Mercury retrograde that's going to usher in the new year. It's in Capricorn. So this is going to be about karma. It's going to be about hard work. It's going to be about patience, delayed gratification, not getting what you want when you want it. It's also going to be about getting somewhat what you deserve. So for those of you who have been really counting on getting a specific person, getting them to leave, you may indeed get them this month during the retrograde, which isn't always the best time to start new relationships, but it might be the lesson you need as opposed to what you want. Also, we have Mars in retrograde, which is going to end January 12th. Mercury retrograde is going to end January 18th. Between the 12th and the 18th, we are going to have a huge explosion of passion, and hopefully it's passion for most people. For other folks, it could be relationship trauma. For others, it depends. It depends what's happening. And the theme is going to be closure. As you all know, I always say most people don't always deserve up close and personal closure, but everyone does deserve a type of closure. So get whatever you need to get off your chest during that time. Remember, 12 to 18. That's your week. That's your goal. You're not going to be able to extend this and have multiple talks and multiple conversations. Have the one and have it done. If you're asking people, do you want to break up, and they say yes, and you say why, let them give an answer. If you have more whys on top of that, understand that they might not necessarily want to answer that, especially on the men's side. Like they gave you the answer. What more do you want? You want more questions to the why. Some of them aren't going to want to talk for that long. Also, regarding the Mercury retrograde, they're both going to be, well, they're both. It's in Capricorn, blah, blah. But in the beginning, it's going to be influenced by Pisces. And at the end, it's going to be influenced by Scorpio. So this is going to affect a lot of people who put their all into the relationship. And again, it's not all about breakup. A lot of these are for unions. It's still engagement season. Engagement season is on until, Valentine's Day. So it's not that it's always going to be bad, just like the closure thing. Only that it's going to be very strong. And even though most people should be trying to get grounded during this time in Capricorn, the emotions aren't going to be something that you can just ignore. It's best to accept it. It's best to have those talks and conversations. It's best to understand that if somebody doesn't want to have those talks and conversations, it's for a reason. They're telling you no. They're either telling you outright no, or they're telling you not right now. And remember, not right now can be a very long no for some people. Again, with Mars going direct during the 12th, the best advice I could say is just because you can doesn't mean you should. With Mars going direct, you would think that would help passions to cool, but it can actually help things really pop off, set off. So please remember that just because you feel a certain type of way and just because you were done a certain type of way doesn't mean that you need to take karma or anything like that into your own hands. Especially, unpopular opinion, especially if you had a chance to move your feet multiple times and you didn't. You can't then now be like, well, I'm finally going to get my revenge on this person. Like, you had a chance to bounce and you didn't take it. So hopefully you all survive it. I'll see you all soon, and ciao ciao.